360. Finally, it's here. Guys, girls, welcome into the stream. Good morning to you. It's Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, February 8th. Last day to place some bets for the big game, the biggest game of the NFL season is finally here. We also have an NBA game. Knicks are starting up in about an hour and a half. So we got that game kind of cooking up. But only 4 NBA games. Obviously, today's all about football, which is nice to finally say one more time before we have to wait until end of August. So we're going to jump in right now. I have the OddsJam DFS tool pulled up for positive EV. We're looking at PrizePicks and underdog. We're going to look at some last minute anytime touchdowns, first time touchdown scores. For any of the boosts that you haven't used thus far, we're going to take a look at FanDuel and DraftKings, some of the more popular books, and hit them up. So let's get into it. What's going on, Mike? Super Bowl Sunday's finally here, guys. Prop bets. We'd love to hear what some of your favorite, prop bets. So I'm going to put a poll up right now and ask, what's your favorite, I forget what the hell it's called. It's not a prop bet. It's the, what's your favorite? So let's go with coin toss, which I love. It's probably one of my favorites is the coin toss. I'm always on that. So just throwing up a quick poll, guys. We're going to start off with PrizePicks. Let me refresh the page here. Kawhi just dropped. Let me also change this to power. Might get a few more results. What about FanDuel? Anything for FanDuel? We got 8 results on FanDuel. Sam Darnold under on rushing attempts. See if we got any last minute promotions on PrizePicks. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh no, we got Drake May passing yards. Free square on Drake May, which is really nice. All right, so we're gonna go with that. Then we're gonna go with Darnold. Under on his rushing attempts. We're gonna go with Chris Dunn. I don't mind this play on Chris Dunn. Under on his assists. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? I swear they're hiding this one on me. Or it got bumped. There it is. Under 4.5. There it is. And then Anthony Edwards, under 5.5 rebounds. Slim edge. I'm okay with it. But if not, I'm sorry. We're already here. Darnold done. I'm going to go with my 3 picks. Never mind. I don't know what they'll let me play this free square for. I'll try it for 25 bucks. Probably not. All right. So we're going to have to go with the old. So I can only play this for $5. All right. I'm going to share this link with you guys. The Drake May free square. So halftime show length. And then feel free, guys, if one of these isn't there, if one of these options, if you like one of your options that I didn't put down, let me know. But would love to know what's your favorite prop. I forget what the hell it's called. Not a game prop, but you know what I mean, guys. Let me know. What's going on, Irish? Wilbo, what's going on? Que pasa, Skunky? Today, it's finally here. Also, love to hear your guys' opinions. Obviously, Irish, I know, has futures on the Seahawks and the Patriots, so he's really a winner either way. But would love to hear if you guys have a future or, if you're feeling very bullish on the spread or the over-under or what side, let me know. I don't really have really anything on the spreads, anything at all. All right, so there's a PrizePicks slip. Also wanted to show the sharp money tool for a second for PrizePicks. There's some money coming in on Shed over on his points and assists, which looks okay. And then for the Knicks, yeah, this one's all right. A lot of the books are like minus 138, minus 149 on parlay play. Yeah, I don't mind it. If you want to take the over on Shireman, right? Because this game's starting at about an hour and a half. And didn't get to take a look yet in terms of who might be in, who might be out for these teams. For the Knicks, we're seeing Josh Hart's iffy, Cat's questionable, Alvarado's going to make his debut, OG's questionable as well. And then for Boston, Sam Hauser's out. And that's pretty much it for the Celtics as of now. Sam Hauser just got ruled out. Okay. Let's take a look at Underdog and see what we got for Underdog. We'll start with the Sharp Money tool and kind of move over there. Nothing. Nothing for Underdog on the Sharp Money tool. All right. It's kind of unfortunate. 4 picks according to FanDuel, but really only one that I'm interested in, which is Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram under 3.5 assists. All right. What about Pinnacle? We got anything at all for Pinnacle? 4 results as well, and these are very low edge plays. So to be very honest, I'm not excited about this. I'm not excited about an Underdog slip here at the moment. This is obviously can change in 5 to 10 minutes, but right now, not so much. Circa, we got 1 result. Jason Myers, though this doesn't get it done for a 3-pick slip, under on his kicking points. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to pause on that. Not really going to mess around with anything for Underdog because I don't really like what I'm seeing. So let's head over to Better. And we got Anthony Edwards, Steph Diggs. Man, we got some discounts over on Better. That's for sure. Oh, Anton, that's very kind of you, man. I mean, listen, Captain Jack brings very solid information as well. Got to meet him at Bet Bash. Very nice man. So, but appreciate the support. What do we got here? Booty on his longest reception. Okay. Again, the whole Better thing, I don't know if anyone else other than me uses the desktop site for Better. It's not been working, so I've had to resort to the phone. We'll start with Ken Walker over on his rush receiving yards. And then we'll throw in Booty. So love to play these discounts over at Better. Longest reception over 17.5. Okay. According to Pinnacle, slight edge here when we're playing this at a 3-pick slip. What about FanDuel? Kawhi over on his rebounds and assists. All right, I like that. It's very good to FanDuel. I'm cool with that. Over 10.5. All right, 3-pick slip. They're going to let me play this for $10. Make sure it's a perfect entry, guys, when you're playing this. That's how you're going to really take advantage of the odds discount. Cool. All right, and I'm going to share this link. All right, let's see if we can pull this up. Bingo. Copy. All right. Skunky says Hawks -4.5, -5, -5.5, -6, -6.5. That's a solid ladder, Skunky. Love that. Yeah. Just looking for that lucky number 7 to end across the board. I said, wouldn't it be crazy if it came down to the last play like last time against these two teams? Got that feel again? Definitely does. Definitely does have that feel. You know, me personally, this game for me is almost like a Steeler game for me. And it's not like if the Steelers are playing the Super Bowl, but, you know, Patriots have 6 Super Bowls. Steelers have 6. Listen, I know if you're a Packers fan, one of my best friends is a Packers fan. I got to listen to how he thinks that because they're the 13-time world champions, that overpowers, that's better than, But it's like, dude, like I don't want to get into the talk and the argument like behind the Celtics and the Canadians and the Packers when you won a bunch of championships when there was like 5 teams playing in the league. I don't want to get into that. But for me, with the Patriots and the Steelers having the same amount of Super Bowls, obviously I don't want New England to win. And they've won plenty of Super Bowls recently, so let's go Seattle. We got an Onyx boost today, no doubt about that. I always appreciate that. He said opt in for a better deal to play $20, get $10 tomorrow. Let me take a screenshot of this bad boy, and then let me see where that's at in the phone, because it's got to be a really solid deal. Yeah, I got to opt in. And we'll definitely want to see if we can cook up one more slip here in a bit. The Dunn play's okay. Let's see. Yeah, not much. All right, we'll jump over. We'll take a look at some of the other books. But that is a very solid discount or little promo that they're running. Play $20, you get on better, you get $10 in the slip tomorrow. So parlay play and dabble. Okay, let's see. All right, Quetta, this play on booty there, it's not that great to Pinnacle now. And they might have shifted their odds just a touch. We got some payout boost, though, with JSN on his receiving yards. FanDuel. 2 results as well. Ken G, what's going on? Good morning to you, man. Yeah, 4 Super Bowls, no doubt about that. So far, guys, I did put up a poll for OGs and DGens. 60 now, 2% are on the coin toss. I'm on the coin toss. Listen, this is one of those bets, guys, where it's a negative EV bet, most likely. I know Slightly Plus EV, a guy who's a great follow on Twitter, just said that the public loves the bet tails. Guess what? I'm on tails. I don't care if it's negative EV, man. It's one of my favorite bets. Opening coin toss. Get it started. Bingo. Last year it hit tails cash for me. And there's nothing better than starting the day off. Up $100. I will say this, though, guys. I did do the stupid thing. I didn't line shop, and I bet this on FanDuel at like minus 104. You can go to like Bet365 or Onyx, I think, and get it like, or Bet105 maybe, and get it at like plus 103, plus 104 for the coin toss. So don't do what I did. I made a rookie mistake. I didn't even line shop. I just bet it over a FanDuel. But we got first touchdown score. I'm on Mac Hollins. I don't really like what I'm seeing on parlay play. Let's go over to DraftKings pick 6, and then we're going to start looking. We're going to jump into a ton of Super Bowl props. Pick 6. Let's go and hit this up also on Sharp Money. No results for Sharp Money. Also, for anyone that's interested for dabble or parlay play, I know I kind of quickly scanned over it, but I didn't check it out on here. Sharp Money, yeah, it's the AO play again, and then maybe Baylor for this Knicks Celtics game. Okay. Not really in love with this play, and for AO, there isn't really enough of options at the moment, in my opinion. All right, so we'll look at FanDuel, looking at DraftKings pick 6. It's just Kawhi on his rebounds and assists, which is a good play. I like that play. Circa has Hunter Henry on catches. We need the same sport, so that's not really going to work out. Bookmaker doesn't have anything. And bet online's on Hunter Henry. So nothing really with pick 6, guys, at the moment that we can hit up. So next thing that we're going to do, anytime touchdown scores. No results as of right now with a 1% edge between a minus 150 to plus 150. If I take this up to plus 600 odds, one result, I bet this the other day, it's still the same odds. Trust me, guys, even if you're limited on Fanatics, you might be able to bet. I think I was able to get, what, $60? I was able to get $60 on this play. So A.J. Barner, plus 265. Fanatics, it's solid. 4%, almost a 5% edge. So check that out. No doubt, Skunky. Great one there. On Onyx, thanks, Irish. Both plus 103 on Onyx. Coin toss is a good account primer if you can arb or low hold it on other books. No doubt. No doubt you can. So, or just low hold it. Have some fun. Bet a lot of money on the coin toss just to low hold it. You could do that as well. That's a sharp mind, Skunky, and a very good point. So, anytime touchdown scores, I'll jump this up for any of you guys that are looking to get to like plus 1,000s. 3 results. JSN to get 2. This has been out there for a while. Plus 650 on FanDuel. Looks really good. So if you want JSN to get 2, you could do that. And if you think Sam Darnold is going to get it done with his legs, plus 1,000. So there's that. I'm logging into Onyx right now. Let's see. All right, they got the cash giveaway. Yeah, 100% SGP boost, guys. 100% boost on this. We're going to look for some plays to put on this Onyx boost. But what I can say, basically, you could bet whatever you want to bet or cook up any kind of slip, and you're going to have probably positive EV. A very high probability that you will. So that's the beautiful thing with 100% SGP boost, is that it's most likely going to be positive EV no matter what. Also logging in over on FanDuel. Obviously, FanDuel and DraftKings and a lot of these books guys have been running promos every day for like the past week or two, which is awesome. Checking in with FanDuel right now. I don't play the pass the leg thing. Doesn't look like they're offering the touchdown jackpot. I'm almost positive I put something up. Yeah, I got Demario Douglas on a touchdown jackpot. Here's the funny thing. This is so weird. FanDuel will actually let me cash out of my tails position right now at minus 104. So, which would be awesome, because if I can get this at plus 104, I'm all in. And I'm going to do that right now, guys. So this is very kind of FanDuel. They're going to let me cash out of tails for $104. I just bet 104 to make $100. So I'm cashing out of that bad boy because the odds are terrible at minus 104. And I'll go over to Onyx. I got to make a deposit really quick because I want to at least bet to make $100. But I'm going to go over to Onyx and get it at plus odds. So shout out to FanDuel letting me cash out of that bad boy for literally nothing, which is fantastic. So I'm just making a quick deposit over here on Onyx, guys. We're going to tee this up at the moment where we're going to say, I don't really care about an EV percentage here. We're just going to go any player props. We're just going to take all the markets right now for the game. And then leagues the NFL. Oh, it's a $15 max, Irish? That's okay. FanDuel's definitely one of the worst sports books in terms of the odds that they're offering on the coin toss. I'm almost positive that like Bet365 might be offering slightly better odds. Or if you're talking about the SGP boost is only a $15 max bet. Which is fine by me. Great, we're in. Okay. So first thing that I want to do is I just want to check this out. Novelty, tails. Can I get this for $100? Yeah, max $15. You're right. Okay, that's fine. I'll bet $15 at plus 103. So not a positive EV play, but I'm happy that I got plus odds now. I'm happy about that. I'm okay with that. Getting plus odds, that's solid. All right, let's get together. Let's figure out what the hell we're going to do for this boost. DraftKings, Onyx. We're devigging to Pinnacle. I'll go power. Okay. Helani, who's the backup running back for Seattle, to get 11 rushing yards. By the way, if anyone knows where I can bet the halftime show length other than Bovada. If you guys know of a sports book other than Bovada where I can bet on the length of the halftime show, if you want to drop that in the chat, that'd be huge if you know of one, because I would love to bet on that. But my Bovada account's very limited and kind of toast out here. So I'm going to add the rushing yards for Holani over 10.5. Cool. All right, first half points over 20.5. First quarter money line is the Pats. Okay. Ramondre to have 100 rushing yards. Yo. Yeah, I'm in on that. All right, Ramondre. If you guys don't want to play this super long shot play with me, that's fine. But love this Ramondre play. Definitely has an edge. And then I'll take the Patriots first quarter money line, because if they get off to a good start, maybe it's Ramondre. Could be right, could be wrong. Or you could do the over, but I'd rather go with the first quarter money line play. Okay, 100% boost. It's only a $10 max bet, guys. That's why I'm playing this Ramondre play. Plus 4,400 odds. I'll share the link. If you don't want to play that, you can obviously play the first half points. But here is the link to that Onyx 100% SGP boost. Again, if you just want to bet your own opinions, do that. It's going to be a really solid boost. It's going to make it really positive. It's going to make it positive EV pretty much no matter what. There we go. Pats, first quarter money line. Ramondre to go nuts. And then the backup for the Hawks, Holani, to get 11 rushing yards. Pays out a grand total of $450. That's how I like to use my boosts. So, bingo. Nice. Speaking of DraftKings, I want to see if what they're offering right now at the moment. Okay. Before we dive deeper into props, I want to definitely show a little love to my arbitragers. Yo, if this is real, go hit this up. Kalshi, Fanatics, yo, that looks nice. Nice, Irish, yeah. Definitely some kind of Onyx doesn't like me as much as they like you, because they only let me play it for $10, which sucks. I'm looking over here for... Where's the novelty bets at on Bet365? I know they have some novelty bets. But yeah, I'm looking for a bigger bet to place on... Here we go. Props Builder. Is this real? Dude, if this is real, go hit this up. It's a 3.5% ARB on Props Builder. This is really, really good. Team total field goals. I'm already on Bet365. Let's see. There we go. Team total field goals made. We're looking for the Pats over 1.5. Okay. Found it on Bet365. Going over to Props Builder right now to hit this up. And let's go to player props, I'm guessing. All right, let's look at over under. Any specials? No. It's going to take me a minute, guys, to find this on Props Builder, so I appreciate your patience. Najee might be pulling this in incorrectly, but we'll see. Oh, man, I can't find it on Props. Let me know if anyone can find it on Props Builder. This is really solid. I want to obviously keep it moving. There we go. Found it. Found it. Found it. Found it. What's the max bet? $1,000 on Props Builder is the max bet. Oh! Now, I don't want to nuke my Bet365 account, but I feel like on game day, this is all right to do. So again, because I have about $500 in Bet365. Now, I already know what Props Builder is going to take here. Okay? So, to kind of show you what I mean, okay, over here on, because I'm so excited about this. Come over here to game props. It's down here, guys, on Props Builder. I just type in a large number. You can see my max wager is $1,000. So I could really hit this ARB up for a really nice size if I wanted to. I got about $500 in Bet365. I can make about $37. Honestly, though, for the sake of just showing this, I don't really want to go too crazy off the deep end here. So I want to find numbers that line up that are really nice. Nice and even numbers, like 135 and 125, right? So all I'm going to do first is just come over to Bet365. We're going to bet the over 1.5 at plus 115 odds for $125. And we get that, okay? And then I just want to come over to Props Builder and hit this up for $135 on the under. So now my total investment is what, $260, and I'm making either $10 or I'm making $8, right? If the bet wins over here, I'm in for $260, I'm getting paid out $270. And if the bet wins over here, I'm in for $260, I get $268.75, so I make $8 or $10. Literally just bought myself a free beer today at the bar. I could have put more down, but I want to use these books for something else. That's a 3.5% edge, which is really nice. That's how you want to execute it. And there we go. We get a really good ARB between Bet365 and Props Builder. Obviously, it's just an EV edge play on Bet365 itself. But love that. I'm getting a 50% boost as it is. So again, I'm probably going to hit this up again on Bet365 and then just put that in there. So there we go. Risk-free cash. It just got slightly better on Props Builder. Yeah, if it did, that's great. But it's a really solid ARB. Love it. And we could do this on the Seahawks as well. Right? I could ARB this on Seattle. Same thing. And the reason being is Bet365 is just offering the best price on the over. Props Builder is offering the best price on the under. 3% ARBs, guys, for the Super Bowl. Really, really good. All right, let's take a look at the Sharp Money tool. And let's see what the Sharp Money tool has. And then we'll do some more Super Bowl props and look at some NBA props. So let's just hit all this up. Main market, total date range. Pretty much, that's about it. Normally I don't do alt markets, but for the Super Bowl, we'll take a look at it today. Sports books, select them all, other than overtime. All right, so bet now. This has been out there for like 2 weeks, guys. Ignore this play. Not real. I'm gonna hide it because it's not real. Bayern Munich -2 today. Asian handicap. This is at what, 9:30? This is Bovada. Damn, this match starts in like a minute. Not bad over at the Canby books either. I do love betting unders. I don't know why. Like everyone's like at the games like wants a lot of action, and I'm just like rooting against it. This Bayern Munich play, guys, -2 on Asian handicap. This looks really, really good. Somebody wants it at -106. So I'm gonna go in for a little quick bet over here at Bet Rivers. Try to get some late action in on this. This match starts like in minutes. Taking on Hoffenheim, or it might be live right now. Give me those Asian lines. Yeah, it's -2. And I'm going to go in for $75 here. All right, I just got that, guys, over on Bet Rivers. So -105. This match starts right now, but courtesy of the Sharp Money tool. Bingo. Okay. Brunson. Brunson under 2.5 made threes. Somebody wants this at plus 107. We can get this. Obviously, it's Sports Zeno, but where else? Not many other books are having this anywhere close to what this better wants it as. 4CX is okay. I was hoping that Bet 105, but they're at plus 102, which kind of sucks. But if you can get Brunson, guys, okay. It's a tough one to get if you don't have Sports Zeno. The Patriots minus 7.5. Obviously, this is plus 630. People want this. Obviously, this guy wants it at plus 626. And offering minus 626 is a really good price, $2,700. Naturally, guys, Pinnacle's taking $30,000 on the spread. So, take this play as you will. But the Patriots to win by 8 points or more. Okay. Bet 105, Halani under on his receptions. Somebody wants this at plus 129 odds. We can get this at plus 132. I don't mind that. That looks very good. I don't know if this is actually still out there. And I'm going to have to get my code. Pats on minus 7.5. Yeah, I figured that Alex would, Alex loves the long shot underdog odds. Honestly, guys, it's a very good play. This is one of the few times I'm going to cost myself money. I just can't bear myself to bet it. That's the thing. And it's stupid, and it's because I'm a Steelers fan. It's a dumb thing to do. But honestly, I would bet it because it's a good play. All right, so we're looking for Halani under on receptions. Again, guys, using code BILLYC when you sign up with a new account, deposit $100, use code BILLYC at Bet 105, and you're going to receive. I'm going to bet $100 on this one. All right, so we're in on Halani. Use code BILLYC in your first deposit of $100. You're going to receive a $50 free bet. And then it's just a 1x rollover. You have to wager $150 one time, and then you're good to go. So, it's a great book. Copies a lot of Pinnacle's odds, or in this case, just gives you really good odds. So we're on Halani for $100, under on his receptions. I got it at 129, not 132. But still, I like it. Because no one else is offering odds even close to this. I mean, I just can't do it. I really want to, but I just can't do it right now. Even for only like $50, I just can't do it. I can't make myself do it. Heat and the Wizards over 238.5. Profit X plus 105 is not bad. A lot of people want this like a plus 113 to plus 115 range. Again, I'm willing to take this 10 cents off the price of the Pro Better. So if you have Profit X, there's only $125 available on Profit X to bet this, but I would still bet it. Halani to get a touchdown. Plus 640 on Fanatics. I can do that. Little sprinkle. I don't know how much money I have left in my Fanatics account. But I'm all right with maybe throwing like a 50 spot down. Let me make a quick little deposit over to Fanatics. Again, guys, plus 640. Nobody else even has plus 600. Very good price on this. The backup running back for Seattle. Nope, never mind. It's plus 550. Damn, that sucks. They just changed it. Okay? What else we got? USC money line, basketball, Penn State, MGM, Hard Rock, Boomers. It's a very good price. Not bad at all. No, I appreciate it, Anton. Yeah, Irish. Well, you know, for Alex, like $3,700 is a drop in the bucket. But love that he did that. Love that he went after it. And normally tailing Alex is a very profitable strategy. Rebounds for this dude, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. This looks insane, guys, over here at Bet Rivers. Or any, well, no, Ballybet's not even offering the under on this. Dude, Pinnacles or FanDuel's at minus 160. I'm limited on Bet Rivers. So I'm going to go over here to the NBA. This is in the Clippers game. The under 5.5 rebounds. Again, I'm limited on this book, but I'm just going to bet whatever I can. And I don't really care how much they're taking. Let me bet $27.15. So I get it for $27.15. All right. Sucks, but I'll still take that. Really, really good. This is not real. If DraftKings at minus 218, that means Onyx needs to move their odds at 218. Drake May over on passing yards. Somebody wants this for $1,600 at plus 112. We can get that over on the books here. FanDuel's minus 110. Yeah, I mean, this is the only sports book, guys, that's offering plus odds on Drake May. So since I'm already over here, they'll let me bet more on this for sure. Player passing. May to throw for 225 yards. See if I can throw in $100 on this. Yeah, they'll let me throw down $100, especially on Super Bowl props. Remember, guys, if you're limited on certain sports books, this is the one game where you might be able to actually get down like $50 to $100 because this is the game that the sports books will take the most liquidity on. It's not even close. So again, NBA player props, I'm limited to like $20, $30. NFL player props, maybe 50, but I can get $100. I could probably have got more on Drake May. But that was really nice. Derek White over on assists. Somebody's got $1,600. They want this at minus 103. We can get this at plus 104. Over 5.5 assists in the Celtics game that starts in less than an hour. So again, I'm just I got my Bet Rivers account teed up right here, guys. I'm just going through it. And we're going to hit Derek White to get 6 assists. It's at plus 102. Right now on Bet Rivers, I would love to get like $75. $20.03. That's what they'll let me get. So that's what I'll take. So just kind of ripping through some plays here on Bet Rivers. Courtesy of the Sharp Money Tool. Seahawks, Pats, under 47 points, minus 125 Fanatics. I'm going to get in on that. It's an alt line, but it's really good. I'm going to try to make another, because I would love to get this for like $100. I don't know what they're going to let me bet on this. Let's see. Game lines. And again, guys, with Bet Rivers, or excuse me, with Fanatics, they're just so far off. So far off. Yeah, they'll let me get the $58 down, which is great. So I'm in for 58. I'm on the under 47 now. So I guess I am on the under now. Nice. A lot of different things, though, guys. Obviously, in this game, if you're like me, you're going to have things on both sides. Christian Barmore, just to get 1 catch. DraftKings, plus 327. Not a lot of books are offering odds on this. So take it as you will, because I don't know if this is the sharp play. Dan, just taking, that was my first, I think, total that I took was the under 47 on Fanatics because they'll let me bet a little bit more over there. Don't have a lot, though, on the spreads. I'm not really probably going to bet the spreads. I have a lot of, I have a bunch of player props sprinkled throughout. I'm really on Mac Hollins' first touchdown score because I took a boost on DraftKings for $100, so it pays out like 37 or 3,800. That would be nice. Drake May on his passing completions. Obviously, I just bet his over on his passing yards. So if we believe in that, we want to get down something on his passing completions as well. I'm cool with that. Again, all the other, Pinnacle's at minus 113, but a lot of the other books are sitting like the minus 120s. Let's take a look at the line movement here. Yeah, they're just, I know Pinnacle's sitting there, and it's tough to say. They're taking 10 grand at minus 113. It just seems like they're just a little low on it, but maybe I'll hold off on that one because that's not maybe the best. Tulsa money line today against South Florida. Yes, go, 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 FanDuel. This is very good. Even though bookmakers at 183, it's still 12 cents off. Damn, they already moved the plus 172. They already bumped to 172. So that's basically dead. All right, let's go over to the EV tool. And let's just pull this up. And let's look at, we're going to do a little EV formula builder here, guys. So we're going to do a little combo, I would say, of, let's go see if we can do this. Taking Circa, Bookmaker, and Pinnacle, looking for all the sports books. Power's fine. We're looking for football, all the markets. So we're kind of taking a different approach. And then let me go here with the builder. And we would like to see a combination, right? So 2 of the 3 books to line up. That's what I'm looking for right now, okay? No odds are here, right? So obviously, Patriots. I got to do this, man. I have to. I mean, you got to get something down on this. I can't just keep looking at this and saying no. So I'll do $50. God, I hate myself right now. This is just such a great example of how sports betting and sharp betting has just transformed me as a bettor. So we're going to do 2 of these, guys. $50, Patriots minus 7.5. I hate this bet so much. God, I hate it. I hate this. And then what? Patriots, what? Minus 10.5. We'll take them at minus 10.5 as well. I hate this one even more. Just do $30. So there we go. Obviously, if the Pats win by more than 10, at least then I'm getting paid out some nice money. I'm getting paid out something. So I should have put 30. I read that one wrong. And then I'm in for 50 over here. Super long shot odds. I hate it. This bet now play is not real. Hasn't been real for a long time. God, I hate that play so much. I'm not even making this up, guys. I'm like pissed that I had to make that bet. All right, Ramondre anytime touchdown. This is a low edge play, but again, guys, this is game day, and we're using Pinnacle and Circa. I'm okay with it. I mean, fuck, if I'm going to bet the Patriots to win by 1 billion points, Ramondre might as well get in the end zone. I hate New England so much. They're great people. By the way, guys, if you're from New England or Boston, the people there are fantastic. They're wonderful. The food there is excellent. I did an internship in Massachusetts out in Dedham, Westwood area. Awesome area. Awesome people. I just hate your sports teams because they've ruined my childhood and my adolescence as a Pittsburgh fan. That's all. So I'm just salty and I'm just whining right now. I'll get over it eventually. Ramondre plus 155. I'm not going to bet $30 on this play. I'm betting more than this on this play because Circa and Pinnacle agree. And they're both taking nice liquidity amounts here. So I'm probably going to see if I can go, all right, I don't have any money left in the account. I forgot about that. Shit. I got to get more money in the account. Okay. Rick, I know you're from Boston, man. I always thought you were like a Florida guy. Boston people are great, man. I don't want anyone from Boston to internally hate me. I just have a personal vendetta against the Bruins and the Patriots. The Red Sox I really don't care about. It doesn't matter to me. Kalshi, Sam Darnold not to score a touchdown with his legs, minus 870. There's only $24 available, so check that out. There you go. Yeah, use that, Anton. No doubt about that. I'm trying to find one more play on Bet365 because I wanted to use one of their super boosts. That's what I wanted to do. So real quick, guys, just for myself, remember earlier from the arbitrage tool, we saw really good plays for the Seahawks and the Patriots on their field goals. And I just need something else for Bet365. Now, I don't think there's going to be, I might have to use the old Hard Rock example because there might not be any player props here. Maybe we can find some game props. What do we got here? Am I deviating the pinnacle? Yeah. Here we go. Okay, fourth quarter total points. Pats plus 5.5. AJ Barner anytime touchdown. Okay. Pats plus 6. I'll take them plus 5.5. That's fine. Bet365 has a nice boost, guys, so I'm taking the over 1.5. I'll show you once let me put this together. Popular, where's the lines at? So I'm taking Pats plus 5.5 alt spread. Minus 110. Are they not giving me a boost on this? Really? I thought there was some kind of like mega 50% boost today. Where's AJ Barner at? There he is. Does this get it done? No. What's going on here, Bet365? The big game SGP boost. Yeah, man, well, everything I'm creating is, unless I already used it. Yeah, they're not offering it to me, which is crazy. Yeah, they're not offering me the boost. Whatever. All right, that's fine. Let's get back to this now. Let's go back to what I had earlier because it was a good play. Let's go back to the EV formula and let's go anytime TDs and then get rid of the odds range, get rid of the EV percentage. Sports books, select them all, and then we want a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we are going to look at some NBA player props. So for those of you that don't care about the Super Bowl and want to do the NBA, trust me, we will get there. Wanted to look at all the books, right? And then, I'm sorry, all the markets. There we go. Okay, what do we got? Sam Darnold, AJ Barner, Mac Hollins. We got some really good anytime touchdown props on Fanatics, though. I don't know if I don't think OddsJam's pulling this in correctly because what I've been seeing is, let me look for Mac Hollins on my phone real quick. No, that's at 520. Mac Hollins is real. That's a good play. We talked about AJ Barner. I already bet him. And then Halani is actually there at 640. So, and Booty. So you're seeing something here with Fanatics. And again, guys, I mean, Ramondre has the highest chance to hit. Fanatics probably let you bet 50 to 100 bucks, even on a limited account, guys, over there. So this is the one day you definitely want to go grab it. It's a good day. Okay? Sam Darnold under on passing touchdowns on MGM. Okay. Pinnacle and Circuit, don't mind it. I'm curious because obviously I'm quite limited on MGM. You got the SGP boost. I don't remember if I used these SGP boosts on DraftKings because I'm looking at what DraftKings has right now. Dude, gotta love this with I love this with DraftKings. This gave me an extra 5,500 crowns for reaching some tier credits. Hell yeah, DraftKings. Yeah, guys, I just got this on DraftKings, which was really nice. I don't know if anyone else has gotten this before, but it was a claim your milestone, which was sick. So shout out DraftKings. Give me some extra crowns and tier credits for being a silver member, which I got to get that up. I want to get that to somewhere, get some of their higher tiers. That's nice. Okay. But I was curious on MGM, what I can bet on Sam Darnold, because not really sure. Yeah, definitely solid. Definitely solid stuff. Yeah, Jordan. Yeah, man, there's like 12 books that offer it. BetDSI, BetNow, XBet, MyBookie, BUSR, BetUS, BetOnline, Bovada, Jazz, Bet Anything or Bet Any Sports. They all offer Props Builder. BetDSI just doesn't offer live Props Builder. They just offer pregame. So, Sam Darnold under on passing touchdowns. I'm just curious to see, guys, real quick, and then we're going to move off of this, and we're going to look at some NBA player props. Players, passing TDs, Darnold. Wonder what they'll let me bet. I only have $80 in the account. Will they let me bet $80? Dude, $10? Come on, MGM. Come on, dude. Really? It's the Super Bowl, bro. Anyways, we'll get that for $10.71. So, got everything every which way. All right, let me pause this now, and let's take a look at some NBA props. We're going to use a very similar type of strategy, except no Circa, no bookmaker, and we're going to add in FanDuel for NBA props. We're just going to go 50-50, okay? And right now, I'd like to see them both aligned, right? And then we're just going to go to league. Or I can't do it. I got to reset the whole thing. All right, that's fine. And let's look at some player props, date range today. Sportsbooks all. And then let's take a look. DVIG settings, power's fine. But we're going to go to the EV formula. And then make sure this is like that. This is on the Platinum plan, guys. Again, message Randall today. They're running a Super Bowl sale. So I don't even know, I'm sure it's going to probably surpass code Billy35. But, let them know that you're interested in trying, see what they got. They're running some type of big sale today, guys. So if you've ever been interested in trying OddsJam, want to get in a discount, this is where I'm thinking a lot of OGs and DGens in the past. Guys, this is like where OGs and DGens have locked in an incredible price for like the whole year or for a couple of months. Talk to Randall, talk to the OddsJam team. This is one of the very big sales that OddsJam is going to be running today. And so you can get yourself a really solid price with the software. So check that out. All right, here we go. We're looking at some NBA plays. If you're outside the U.S., like Wilbo, always appreciate anyone that's outside the U.S., your support. Check out Polymarket. Because in the U.S. we can't bet with them yet. Fingers crossed we can. We're coming up. But Polymarket, check out these player props. FanDuel and Pinnacle agree. Very high edge. We're for two sports books to agree on these plays. Jalen under on his rebounds. MGM. Vooch. Don't want to forget about this on Bet365. I'm going to take a quick little peek over at Bet365 and see if, because this game starts soon. By the way, what's the updated news with Cat? Is Cat in or Cat out? Cat's cleared to play. Cat and Josh Hart are going to play, which definitely helps, because if Cat was out, we don't maybe want to bet the under on Vooch on his rebounds. It wouldn't be a good look. I'm checking Bet365. They're offering minus 115, guys, on Bet365. Hell yeah. So I'm going to go in for a 115 spot on Vooch. There we go. Bet365 comes in clutch. Shit, I'm out of water. All right. That's going to be a tough one. So again, guys, using Hard Rock, even though Bet365 props don't pop up, if you use Hard Rock as a guide, look at their odds, check Bet365, normally you're going to find a good price. Minus 115, solid. Solid, solid, solid over there. Okay, we're in. Props builder, Derek Jones Jr., under on his points. FanDuel, Pinnacle, same exact price, 1 cent off, really solid. You get this on DK, it's not great at DK to be honest. But I'm gonna go back over to BetDSI or whoever you have your props builder with, and I'm gonna hit this up. Minus 103. This game's at 3 o'clock Eastern. NBA is definitely trying to get their games out of the way before the Super Bowl today. Which I guess I'm taking a look at that right now. Dude, okay, this is what I'm talking about with the NBA. Shout out the NBA. 4 games today. They're all before the Super Bowl. All before the Super Bowl. So, like, the NBA just knows how to schedule their games, man. They just figured it out. We're looking at Derek Jones Jr. under on points. Clippers, Wolves. Props builder, rebet. I'm going to go in for $100. The under 9.5. Bingo. Got that. Perfect. What else we got? Peyton Pritchard over on 3s. Looks like this changed. Not as solid of an edge. Still, yeah, no, it's gone. She gone. Let's just hide that bet. Doesn't always hide it when you do it, when it's using it this way. When you're using the EV formula, the bets don't always hide quickly. Rudy Gobert, under on points. Always click into the play, guys, because it's going to update what's going on. There's almost a 2% edge here. Onyx. Obviously, I got some money in Onyx right now. So we're going to hit them up again. I am going to wait here a second, guys, because normally when I bet Onyx, there's some kind of auto mover on my account. So meaning that Onyx's odds are going to move. So I'm just going to chill here for about 45 seconds, okay? If you want to bet this on Onyx, I'm just going to wait. Obviously, I can get this on DraftKings, but, you know, I'd rather bet this on Onyx because there have been just no real issues. I haven't been limited yet over there. And so I've been using this book for a while. So shout out Onyx. Even though it's kind of wonky at times, or a lot of times, they haven't limited me yet. Wilbo said, haven't used Polymarket yet, but be cautious and relying on the sharp money. Often seeing 30 to 50K on random props when the exchanges have 1 to 3 max. Yeah, Wilbo, the only thing that I would say is, and I appreciate that insight, and that's very helpful, is just remember that pay attention to the pricing. Like when you see a prop on Polymarket for like $50,000, I would be willing to bet that it's someone that's trying to set up an arb or an arbitrage play. And so you really just, when you're looking at the exchanges, guys, Kalshi, Polymarket, even Novig and Profit X or Betfair, you want to pay, if you see someone that's posted like an insane amount of liquidity, like $50,000, pay attention to the price that they have it set at, because that means they want the opposite. And so if it's a realistic price, okay, then that's when you want to back off. But if they want to play at like plus 250 and the whole market's at plus 150, it's not a realistic price. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead. Looks like DraftKings moved. So maybe I waited too long. Let me see if I can even bet this over here on Onyx. Probably not. Yeah, I moved the minus 113. All right, so shout out. I wasn't able to get the Gobert play, and I probably waited too long on that one. So let's take a look at this like Koulibaly play. Okay, so here's what I mean. If Polymarket's showing plus 150 odds, that means that this person wants this at minus 150. Well, as you can see, minus 150 is terrible. So this is, I think, in my opinion, a really good play to go bet. Now, there's only $24 out here on Koulibaly, but this is a very good play to go bet. Okay, we don't see any crazy liquidity right now in any of these player props. Out, you know, for SAR, the over on points. This person wants the under at minus 133. Well, a lot of books have this at like minus 117, minus 130. Minus 133 is a very competitive price to get on the under. It's not terrible. So I think this is a very good play to go bet on the over because this is a competitive price. If this person posted minus 150 on the over, that means they want plus 150 on the under. This order is not going to get filled on the under. So you really have to pay attention to the price and look at what this person really wants, the side that they want. What price do they want it at? That's what you want to take a look at. All right, guys. For my no vig people, I'll pause. Brooke Lopez, Jaylen Brown. These are good plays to go get. Derek White on his assists. Sports Zeno. I'm sure many people are kind of limited on Sports Zeno. I don't know if anyone else was able to tail the Bayern Munich play with me on Bet Rivers. They're up 1-0 into the 30th minute. Let's go. They got to win by 3. If they win by 2, it's a push. But if they win by 3, win the money. But they're up 1-0 30 minutes into the match. Good to hear that, Wilbo. Good to hear that. Appreciate it. Jordan, I would say I don't bet a ton of. I don't do when I don't bet enough tennis when the match starts to see that. It's a good question. I would say it's most likely like the books are just a little slow to adjust, or OddsJam is slow in pulling in those odds. So at the very beginning, but very good question to ask. At the beginning of the stream, I asked like your favorite novelty prop bet. 63% said coin toss. 41 votes. Appreciate everyone that voted. 20% said the national anthem length. 10% said the halftime show length. And then 7% said the opening kickoff touchback. Which has kind of changed now, obviously, with the kickoff rules. Because that used to be a really fun one. Most likely, the kicker was just going to kick it deep out of the end zone. But now, not so much. With the dynamic kickoff, that's changed quite a bit. Guys, I got to run. That's where it's going to be for right now. That's the stream. I really appreciate everyone hanging out. So, appreciate everyone. Thanks so much. Have an awesome Super Bowl Sunday. I'll be back on tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern, doing it again, recapping the Super Bowl. Looking for some NBA bets, looking for some college hoops bets. We'll start to take a peek to see if we can find any Olympic men's hockey bets, or any Olympic bets in general. But appreciate you guys. Have an awesome Sunday. Talk to you guys soon. Take care.